This video will demonstrate how to assess flexibility. Before beginning the flexibility test, you should perform a short warm-up and include some stretches. It is also recommended that you refrain from fast jerky movements, which may increase the possibility of an injury. For the Canadian trunk forward flexion test, you must sit without shoes and the soles of the feet flat against the flexometer at the 26 centimeter mark. Inner edges of the soles are placed within 2 centimeters of the measuring scale. You should slowly reach forward with both hands as far as possible, holding this position approximately 2 seconds. This assessment should be repeated twice. It is a good measure of hamstring flexibility. My final score measured was 21 centimeters, which placed me under the needs improvement category. For the YMCA sit and reach test, it also tests the hamstrings and the lower back. A yardstick is placed on the floor and tape is placed across it at a right angle to the 15-inch mark. Shoes should be removed and a yardstick should be placed on the floor and tape is placed across it at a right angle to the 15-inch mark. You should sit with the yardstick between the legs with the legs extended to the tape line on the floor. Heels of the feet should touch the edge of the tape line and be about 10 to 12 inches apart. This test should be repeated twice and is scored in inches. My final score was 18 inches, which placed me under the category below average. The chair sit and reach test is usually done for older populations because of the functional limitations, but still measures the hamstrings and lower back flexibility. Use a chair that has a seat height of 17 inches and a ruler. Place the chair against the wall and sit at the edge of the chair. Extend the testing leg with the ankle dorsiflexed while the other leg is flat on the floor, slowly bending forward, reaching down the extended leg. Hold the final position for 2 seconds. The ruler is placed parallel to the big toe and is scored in inches. The space between the big toe and the fingertips is negative. If the fingertips pass the big toe, the score is positive. Touching the toes is scored as 0. Lastly, we have the Thomas test, which assesses the flexibility of the hip flexors. For this test, you should lie on the floor in a supine position, which is lying on your back. Bring the leg that is not being tested in the direction of the chest, just to the point where the lumbar spine is snug to the floor. If the tested leg remains in contact with the floor, the hip flexors of that leg are flexible. If the leg rises, its hip flexors are likely to be inflexible.